Our humble obeisance to the one we revere, our deep obeisance to the one we revere. We watched the divine procession through our eyelids. We saw that Manuṣya, human beings, and Tiryanch, non-human animals, dwell in Madhyalōk of 14 Rājlōk. It has been said that there are some areas of Madhyalōk in which Kāl, time is cyclical. In Bharat and Āiravat Kṣetra, Kāl has been and will be cyclical forever. In Mahāvideh Kṣetra, Kāl is permanently like the fourth Ārā of Avasarpiṇī. Each Kālchakra, cycle of time, consists of 10 Kōṭākōṭī Sāgarōpam of Utsarpiṇī or progressive and 10 Kōṭākōṭī Sāgarōpam of Avasarpiṇī or regressive Kāl. In the olden days, the measurement of Kāl was given by means of analogies. Sāgarōpam is one such measure of quite a long period of time. Utsarpiṇī and Avasarpiṇī are divided into 6 Ārā each, thus making a total of 12 Ārā in one Kālchakra of 20 Kōṭākōṭī Sāgarōpam. After numerous Avasarpiṇī, sometimes an Avasarpiṇī called Hunḍā Avasarpiṇī occurs, which is characterized by several exceptions or surprises. These are called Achchhere. At present, we are dwelling in Bharat Kṣetra of Jambudvip in the 5th Ārā of a Hunḍā Avasarpiṇī. Now, modern science would not agree with such statements of Kālchakra. Just as we looked at 14 Rājlōk as a metaphor, we'll think of some patterns about Kāl, time, based on the descriptions related to Kālchakra in the books. Firstly, we'll think about when and where one can carry out sadhana, a spiritual pursuit, to gain cognizance of the Abhed, Advait and Akhand Sat. We'll consider this in the context of an Avasarpiṇī. To carry out sadhana, it is necessary to have a combination of some favorableness as well as some adversity. On one hand, a sadhak who performs sadhana without ever experiencing any adversity may deviate when adversity arises. On the other hand, a place full of only adversities entails having to consume the whole life to face them, leaving no room for sadhana. The first Ārā of Avasarpiṇī is called Susham, and the second Ārā is called Susham. These two Ārā consist of only favorableness and happiness. It is towards the end of the third Ārā, called Susham, when some adversity starts arising. The era of only favorableness is called Jugalya era. Jugalya Jiv get all their survival needs readily from benevolent trees called Kalpavruksha. Due to only favorableness without any adversity whatsoever, sadhana is not possible during the Jugalya era. The 6th Ārā of Avasarpiṇī is called Dusham. This Ārā is filled with only dukkha or adversity. Because of only adversity with no favorableness whatsoever, sadhana is not possible during the 6th Ārā either. Towards the end of the 3rd Ārā of Avasarpiṇī, the first Tirthankar establishes Karmabhūmi and guides people to conduct life by means of 3 ways of doing karma called Asi, Masi and Krushi. In Bharat and Āiravat Kṣetra, the period of Karmabhūmi is during the last part of the 3rd Ārā, the 4th Susham Ārā and the 5th Dusham Ārā. Mahāvideh Kṣetra is eternal Karmabhūmi. Sadhana is possible only for those born in Karmabhūmi. Here, it is necessary to imbibe another perspective that the more we have instruments of convenience, the more will be our dependence on them, and this way will create a Karmabhūmi within Karmabhūmi. One must not be so dependent on conveniences that it results in stopping sadhana altogether for want of them. Now let us ponder over the length of time over which sadhana can be expected to be performed. Looking at the lives from the first Tirthankar, Sri Rishabhdev, to the last Tirthankar, Sri Mahavir Swami, we can infer a pattern that the more the favorableness, the lesser is dukkha, but larger is the duration of sadhana. As adversity increases, the intensity of dukkha grows, but one obtains more benefit from sadhana of a shorter duration. Sri Rishabhdev had quite a long lifespan of 84 lakh purva, out of which 1 lakh purva was in monkhood. Sri Mahavir Swami had a considerably shorter lifespan of only 72 years, out of which 42 years was in monkhood. He attained Kevalnyan after just 12 years of sadhana. The story of Gatsukumal attaining Kevalnyan in one night by taking the statue posture, Bhikkhupadima, at a young age and equanimously bearing embers on a delicate head is well known. So observe that in this fifth Ārā of Hunḍā Avasarpiṇī, the level of dukkha is even higher than that in the fourth Ārā. If we endure this dukkha for some time with equanimity, our sadhana could bring about considerably more results. We are at a critical juncture in this fifth Ārā. Bear in mind that this does not mean intentionally torturing body, sense organs and mind unnecessarily. Neither does this mean bearing adversities in hopelessness. The idea is to endure any adversity we may come across imperturbably with equanimity while finding ways to overcome them, with humble submission to the divine nature God.